A terrifying break-in the middle of the night. A bold burglar enters a home in Beverly Grove while the family is sleeping inside. The suspect swipes cash and a set of keys and then takes off in the family's car that was parked in the driveway.
And it was all caught on security camera. KTLA Sandra Mitchell live in Beverly Grove where she spoke with the victims. It's a story you'll see only on 5. Sandra.
Micah, we are less than a mile from the Beverly Center. To give you some idea of what this neighborhood is like, the house that was burglarized belonged to the rabbi of the synagogue that is just behind us. That rabbi tells us he is really outraged, says the thief was inside his house for about 20 minutes. He and his wife never woke up.
And then he opened it, he was enough time to get in.
Rabbi Moshe Nurola examines the damage where a burglar broke into his Beverly Grove house while he and his wife were asleep inside.
Coming middle of the night, just bombarding somebody's house and just to steal what from somebody's house, that's insane, you know what I mean?
Their house has an alarm system and security cameras, but that did not deter the burglar. The alarm was not activated, and Sunday morning about 3:30, the thief jumped a locked gate and wandered around the backyard before slipping inside.
He came in from the back door. The police said that he pried open the door. He came inside, he took the wallet, he went upstairs where I was sleeping in my bedroom. It's mortifying.
It wasn't until the next day that the Nurolas discovered they were victimized. The rabbi was already at morning prayer at the Beit Aaron JFK Minyan Synagogue.
In the morning, I get up, go to the synagogue, to the shul, and then all of a sudden my wife comes and says, "Hey, where is the car?" I said, "I didn't take it."
The burglar had swiped the keys from their house and after sauntering around outside, calmly backed out of the driveway in this silver Honda SUV and drove away.
The community is not safe anymore. It's really, you don't understand what's going on.
Through a tracking device, the Nurolas discovered the car was in Bakersfield. LAPD says another car stolen from the same neighborhood Sunday morning also was tracked to Bakersfield, but right now they have not recovered the car and there are no suspects.
You know, if you go to a country like, Saudi Arabia, if you steal, they chop your hand off. I'm not saying they should do that, but if they would make the law a little bit harsher, people, they would learn not to steal.
The rabbi tells me he is very grateful that he and his wife did not wake up. He says they weren't injured, and he cannot imagine what would have happened if he would have confronted the burglar. We're live in Beverly Grove. I'm Sandra Mitchell, KTLA 5 News. Mike and MB, back to you.